too. Sweetness. Basketball rant. Oh yeah, okay. More youth sports stories. I used to play baseball. I was really good at baseball in Little League and shit. And then, I'm not gonna lie, once I started becoming a gamer and stuff, I like got away from playing baseball and shit. But that's not the half of it. I mean, baseball and Little League, it was fun as hell, because it was just about having fun and winning and stuff and just trying, you know. But then once you get to the high school sports, it's all about who you know. Our high school team is all about last names, but I mean, I'm not going to bash on anyone on the high school team because they're all good and stuff, but I mean, it is really about last names, because I know two people that made that team, made my high school baseball team last year that shouldn't have, and there were two better people that did make it that should have, but they didn't because the two people with the last name connections, just because their daddy is friends with the coach, you know, oh, they get a spot on the team, you know, even if they don't play, they're like bench warmers. Oh, fuck, I just died. I'm dead. No way I survived this shit. Oh my god. I just survived getting caught in a corner. That was epic. But yeah, I used to play youth baseball, and I was really good at it. My team for minor league baseball was like the 9 to 12-year-old. No, that's Little League. This was like 7 to 10-year-old division, and we had a pretty solid team my last year I played in that, and we went 19-2, and we had a lot of fun that year. I liked my team. I met a lot of cool friends that year, and it was a good year for baseball. And then the year after that, I went up to Little League, which is what most of everyone plays, and yeah, I got put on a shitty team. I wouldn't call it a shitty team, because we did have a good bit of good players, a few of which are on the high school team now, actually. 2 of them are, and they were pretty good. We had a few good pitchers, but we didn't have depth, you know. We had 3 good players, and then the rest of the players were just like, oh, I'm gonna sit in the bench and pick my nose and eat sunflower seeds and just goof off and not give a shit if we win or not. So that year in baseball was just fucking annoying, and I had a lot of dipshits on my team, so it made it not fun. But the next year was a little better. I was on the same team for Little League, because in Little League, unlike the minor league, in Little League you stayed on the same team next year, so I didn't get the chance to go to a new team. I got stuck on the same fucking team. But we had 2 of the same people, like, that were good from the year before, but one of them moved up, so I actually got that other fucking power up. Oh shit. Alright, so we did alright the second year for the Cubs. We went like 11-11. We went like even pretty much, but the thing I hated about that year in baseball was we had all night games. Like, we had 8:30 games all of them were under the lights. We should have just renamed our team the Night Owls, because we never fucking played during the daytime except on Saturdays. And yeah, that pissed me off, because I don't know, it was like 8:30 games every night, and then I would have to come home at like 11 o'clock, and then I wouldn't have time to do fucking homework, because who wants to do homework as soon as you get home from school? Like, how lame is that? So I didn't even bother with doing homework when I get home from school. So then I would have to stay up till midnight doing homework and stuff, and yeah, that wasn't fun. So the only thing that really kept me playing baseball for those 2 years was All-Stars, because I mean, I was good enough every year. I mean, I would get bat like maybe 500. I didn't keep my exact batting average, but I would get a good amount of hits a game, and it's not like I struck out a lot or anything. And yeah, I did pretty good, except my team. But I made All-Stars both of my years in Little League, and I even made All-Stars in minor league. and we went 8-0 in minor league actually in All-Stars, and we had like a badass team, and actually half of that All-Star team is on the high school team now that I think about it, except me. But oh god, that cough hurt. I'm still a little sick. But yeah, so what was it talking about? All-Stars. Oh yeah. Now, our All-Star teams in Little League, I thought we were fucking set, right? We had all the good players from the league, and like I'm talking good players, and we were pretty good. I was center fielder just because I was quick with my feet and I knew how to judge the ball. Judging a baseball is something I've always been good at. Like, if a ball gets hit in the midair, I just know where it's gonna land, you know? So I went from being a catcher in minor league and catcher for my team when I played normal Little League into All-Stars being a center fielder, and I batted number 2 in the lineup, but later on they changed me to number like 5 or 6 in the lineup just for more depth. But because we had another guy that was really good at getting hits, like he had a kick-ass hitting percentage, so we obviously made him, well I didn't, but our coach made him leadoff hitter because he was the best hitter on the team for percentage-wise. And so I thought we were going to go far in All-Stars. Like, I was pumped up about Williamsport. Williamsport was always like a dream of mine to go to and everything, and I thought we had the talent and shit, you know? But I don't know what it was. We just couldn't play together as a team. I mean, we had a month to practice as a team, and we had practice sometimes even 2 times a day. And I know that might not seem a lot to football players that get like 3 a day, but I mean, 2 days of practice, two practices a day for baseball, that's a pretty good bit. So I don't know why we weren't acting as a team, but we just couldn't seem to put up enough runs to beat the other team. But it's not like we did bad or anything. So we ended up not going that far in All-Stars both years, which kind of pissed me off, because I wanted to go to Williamsport. I actually go up to Williamsport every year since I live in Pennsylvania. And alright, one more round of this shit, and then I will end the game by going to the last room. But I always wanted to go to Williamsport, right? Like, oh god, how badass would that be? Having a shitload of people watch you play baseball as a kid, and it be televised and stuff. Like, that was just one of my dreams, you know? And then my last year in Little League, my 12-year-old year in Little League, that's the year we were supposed to go to Williamsport. And you know, I kind of thought to myself, we didn't do it the last 2 years. We didn't make it past the second bracket in the All-Star tournaments. So I really didn't think we were going to do it for my 12-year-old year either. So I left Little League on the last year, and I went to a suburban 11 and 12-year-old traveling team. Now, this was possibly my best year in baseball ever, but it wasn't my team's best year in baseball ever. We had a lot of good players, but I was like one of the oldest because I was 12, and we had like maybe 7 or 8 11-year-olds and only a few 12-year-olds. But I mean, I kicked ass in that league. I don't know if it was because I was playing kids that were a year younger than me and I was above average skill in baseball at that age. I don't know what it was, but I was really good, and I batted like, I'm not gonna over exaggerate myself here, but I batted like 800, and yeah, I did pretty solid that year. Hold on, I need to make it to that last room. Shit. Oh, it's down this way. Alright, but I batted like 800 that year, and that was my best year in baseball. And then the year after that I played 13-14, and then that's when they switched to the big barrel bats, and I'm not gonna lie, that was like my worst year in baseball ever. I don't know what it was, but I didn't do too hot that year, and I don't know if it was because I had to switch to a big barrel bat, and it's not like I was the most bulky in size back then, so I was maybe like 4'10" forever in Little League and shit, so It's not like I was the biggest guy on the field, so I didn't have all the muscle to swing a big barrel around at full speed, and I think that was my downfall that year. But that was like my last year baseball because it just didn't seem fun to me anymore. I wasn't as great as I used to be, and it just, traveling baseball didn't have that same pizzazz as Little League baseball, because Little League baseball, it was fun, you know, all the chicks come to the games and stuff, have some fun, have like your first girlfriend there and everything. It was a fun time. But then traveling, it just got too serious to the point where it wasn't fun, and our coaches were terrible that year, so I kind of just said fuck baseball then. But I mean, I had a fun time in baseball when I did, so I'm not going to complain about it. But wow, I can't believe I just shared my youth sports stories. That's pretty cool, actually. Alright. Alright. You won! You were a hero. Excellent. You won after 19 rounds. Yeah! 701 kills. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching, and remember to check out my channel for more awesome zombie videos. Peace!